early on, when me and my daughter first started the sport together, we really wanted to keep youth in the sport. It's in our heart to do that for the kids. So we sponsor and pay for all junior shooters at the World Championships and the National Championships and at Nationals and
All right, folks, this is Pop LeCourc. I'm here at End of Trail 2024. And you want to tell me who you are and what we're doing here?
Yeah, so my name is Cliff Powers. My alias in SAS is Howlin Wolf, and I own Mernickle Custom Holsters. And we are the premier holster company for SAS. We're the official sponsor for the Nationals and one of the main sponsors for the World Championships.
And what are some of the typical things you do for SAS shooters?
What we build is competitive cowboy shooting rigs. So there's tons of great leather vendors out there, and there's tons of different styles. The one thing that we've done is we take all the knowledge that I've gotten from Bob and from shooting and from other shooters, and we make a competitive holsters. But from a competitive aspect, we make the best holsters there are out there.
Can you show me a couple examples of what you're talking about?
Yes. So this is the most popular holster in SAS right now. So this is our HP system, which stands for high performance. The most significant thing about this holster is that it's lined with steel. The steel it starts here, it wraps all the way around the face of the holster. It comes all the way up to here.
Okay.
And then on the back side, we have what we call the tongue depressor, and it's more steel here. The reason we do that is because muscle memory is everything in this game, and you don't want your holsters moving around or sliding around. So the back piece of metal, when you put these two screws and you tighten them down, it forms a vise, and it keeps the holsters right in place where they need to be, so they're there all the time, every time.
Okay. Yeah, I hadn't encountered that because I've been using a Buscadero rig,
Right,
so
yes.
my holsters stay where they are. But now that you mention that, yeah, a couple times I tried other rigs, and they weren't in the same
Right,
place. So
yeah.
now I know what I need.
And from the Buscadero side, so we do make a B Western holster, but the difference is most people only attribute Buscadero rigs to B Western because they're dropped. We make a dropped holster that people can shoot B Western in. The reason we did this is, again, for the muscle memory. So when you wear a Buscadero rig, your holsters are dictated where they're going to be. They're on the sides. And if you gain weight and lose weight, when you buckle them, then they move back and forth, back and forth. With these, you can buckle in the back, and your holsters will always stay the same, no matter how much weight you gain or lose.
Okay.
It's B Western legal, but they're dropped, so you can slide them around to your comfort, and it's not dictated to where you have to wear them.
Nice. I've seen ads for some of your products about a starter rig. What's
Yes.
that look like?
So this is our SAS starter kit. So the SAS starter kit, we developed this really for the grandfather that wants to buy grandson or granddaughter a set of holsters to get into the sport. It doesn't break the bank. I think it runs a little bit under $300. And what it provides, it's two holsters, a belt, a shotgun slide, and a badge holder. So it's basically, like it says, it's a starter kit for SAS. But we made it inexpensive because I didn't want somebody that comes in and spends $700-800 on a set of holsters for a kid that only does it once.
Right, right. So if somebody wanted to order that, they automatically get a left and a right, or they can get two?
Yeah, so it comes left and right, but you can change it if you want to shoot cross draw. You can get the cross draw version as well.
Very nice. Anything else that we should think about?
We have a full line of concealed carry, which is actually larger than our cowboy line.
Well, let's take a look at your concealed carry line, because that's so popular these days.
So I'm going to showcase this one particular holster because this is the flagship holster for our concealed carry line.
Okay.
So this holster, we call it the High Ride. It's really an amazing holster for a couple of different reasons. For one of the things that we were asked to do when we developed it is that on a 1911, it's a heavy gun, and all the weight is in the pistol grip, especially in like a double stack STI, and it will tip out from the body. So we had to find a way to keep that from happening. Most undercover cops that you see, or Texas Rangers, they'll hold the pistol grip with their elbow when they're bending because it tips.
And that's a flag right
Yes.
there, yeah.
So what we've done is we've added a rear stabilizer.
Okay.
So your belt actually goes through here, underneath here, and through here. When you tighten your belt down, what it does is it kicks the butt of the gun into your side, and it makes it nice and tight.
Oh, very nice.
We've also cut down below the ejection port, so your draw time is much faster because you're not having to draw the full length of a holster. And the best feature about it really is that if you notice, we don't make pancake holsters, so we sew face pieces on everything that we do. The reason we do that is because you can see commonly people will tighten their belt down really tight with a pancake holster when it starts getting old and soft. But if you notice, you can tighten this all day long and it never flexes to how the gun carries. So it doesn't stretch out, it doesn't get loose over time, it stays right there because it doesn't get the wear and tear like a normal leather holster.
Very nice. What's the MSRP on something like that?
These run $125.
That's a good bargain for what you're getting, especially.
Early on, when me and my daughter first started the sport together, we really wanted to keep youth in the sport. She was 14 years old, there weren't a whole lot of kids shooting, and so our goal back in 2012 when we started was to figure out a way to get more youth to shoot. When we took Mernickle holsters, we were given a platform for everybody to really see what we were doing. So we sponsor and pay for all junior shooters at the World Championships and the National Championships, and at Nationals and Worlds, one child or one kid wins a full custom $2,500 blown out rig of your dreams, and then you can't win twice. So every year we have a new kid that wins, and that's really something that's it's in our heart to do that for the kids. We understand that having a large family with a bunch of kids is expensive, so we cover that cost just so we can keep people into the sport.
Well, that's fabulous because, as many of us know who play this game, the demographic is aging, and we definitely need to bring younger shooters in.
Absolutely.
And so we appreciate your support on that.
Come see us. We have a website. It's mernicleholsters.com.